I'm Art Redner, and I'm here with GeneralAire today to introduce a new product, the WaterSavor Controller. This product greatly reduces the amount of water used by your flow-through humidifier. It is available in 3 models, the 900 WSC, the 1042 WSC, and the 570 WSC. To install it, I'd like to introduce Tom Christensen, our in-house service technician. Tom?
Thank you, Art. Hello, once again my name is Tom Christensen and I'm going to show you guys how to install the WaterSavor Controller on your humidifier. Now, we're going to put it today on the 570. I'm going to show you where to mount it, how to install it, and how to set it up. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the box and I've mounted it on our furnace. We have our 570 flow-through humidifier. MHX3 humidistat is mounted, and I've taken the time to run all the wiring to our equipment so that we can mount the star of our show, the WaterSavor Controller. Now, we have to find a place to mount this. And if you read the instructions, it tells you never mount it below the humidifier. During a maintenance, water can get on the WaterSavor Controller. Water and electricity don't mix, so we don't want to take a chance of damaging our new WaterSavor Controller. So we're going to find a place that's safer to mount. One thing you have to keep in mind when mounting it is it needs to be accessible. Because during the installation and the initial setup, you're going to have to get inside it. And taking the panel off, while very easy, we need to have a chance to do that. So we can mount our WaterSavor Controller on the side here, above the humidifier itself. Or in our case today, we're going to mount it right below the humidistat. Just remember to keep in mind, we have to get inside it. So right now, I'm going to mount it right here below the humidistat, and I'm going to show you how to wire it in. Okay, so now we have our WaterSavor Controller physically mounted. We're ready to wire it up. As I said before, I used 18-4 control wire. And breaking the wire here, I'm going to use red and white coming from my MHX3 humidistat as my power supply in. It says right on the bottom of the control board right there, 24 volts in. So we're going to take our red and white wire, screwdriver, and we're going to plug them right into the bottom. Okay, we're going to repeat the process now, the 2 wires that go to our solenoid valve. It says right there on the control board, 24 volts to solenoid. In this particular case, I'm using blue and green so that I can keep the coloring straight in my head, and so that it's easier to take a look at later. So I've got my wires hooked up to the solenoid here already. We're going to take these 2 wires, I'm going to plug them right in there just like I did the last set of wires. Okay, so our wiring is complete. The final thing we have to do for our WaterSavor is set the dip switches to the manufacturer's recommended setting for your humidifier. In the case of the one we're working on here, this is a 570. So I'm going to turn number 3 on, as noted in the instruction manual. The cover back on, you're good to go.
Thanks, Tom. That seemed pretty easy. Now, there are more advanced settings for your WaterSavor Controller, and Tom will be back in another video to go over those so you can dial it in to your specific house and situation to save you the most amount of water possible. Again, I'm Art Redner with GeneralAire, reminding you to breathe healthier.